Welcome to the channel. If a casino offered you a steak dinner, you'd probably take it. Unless, of course, you're a vegan or a vegetarian or pescatarian, or unless you felt you were owed $43 million. Sherman set the Wayback Machine to 2016. Whoa, Sherman, not that far back. 2016. It's 2016. Single mother of four, Katrina Bookman enters the Resorts World Casino in Queens, New York. She puts 40 cents into a Sphinx Wild slot machine. Bam! Steak dinner. Well, not quite. Not right away. Before the opportunity for the steak dinner came along, Katrina was informed by the machine that she won just under $43 million. $42,949,672.76 to be exact. Of course, Katrina was excited. Even though the magnitude for such an enormous amount hadn't completely hit her, she did let her thoughts immediately go to how this money would help her provide a good life for her four kids. Other thoughts crossed her mind, but first, she had to get paid. Unfortunately, this is where things went south, quickly. Katrina went to the cashier's cage and was told that there was a machine malfunction and that she wouldn't be paid. She didn't quite understand what they meant. She had the bells and whistles still ringing in her head, the display telling her she won. Were they saying that no, she didn't actually win? Well, the casino turned her away. They reminded her that a machine malfunction voids all payouts. They told her to come back the next day to discuss. She did. The next day, after much soul searching by the management of the casino, they offered her a steak dinner and a whopping $2.25. That's what the casino said she was owed, not the $43 million the machine said she was owed. Now, being a good American, Katrina did what any good American would do. She lawyered up. 90-year-old Pauline McKee suffered a similar fate when she played the Miss Kitty penny slot at the Isle Casino Hotel in Waterloo, Iowa in 2011. McKee was attending a family reunion and decided to throw $20 into the slot machine. After a few spins, bam!
Come on, Dad. Bam!
Boys, I can't give you a bam, but I can give you a green eggs and
$41.7 million. Imagine that. You're at a family reunion, you're 90, and any doubts you may have had about your legacy and providing for those you love are just washed away. No more doubts, just pay me. Well, we know how it goes. For McKee, it was a bit different. Of course, the casino stiffed her, but get this. Even if she had won, they have a $10,000 cap on payouts. So she actually won $1.85, not $41.7 million. More recently, a 72-year-old New Jersey woman was playing Wheel of Fortune at Bally's in Atlantic City. She hit for $1.27 million, and in her case, there was an actual error message that popped up after she first saw that she won the money. Spin, win, congrats, tilt. Casino employees even came over and encouraged her to spin again, sneaky bastards, because you know what happens when you spin again, it basically wipes out what was done. She knew not to do this. Bally's employees also told people not to film the interaction, which they continued to do anyway. When she said she was going to contact her lawyer, she was tossed off the property. Bally's is laying any blame on the slot maker, IGT. They claim to only house the machine. All these poor machines would have nowhere to go, but we house them. Do any casinos pay up in these circumstances? In my research for this video, I had to look no further than Canada for one property that took care of their guest. A woman played the Dragon Fever slot machine at the Lake City Casino in Pentacon and won just over $100,000. Now, the catch here was that the prize was 100 times the machine's maximum payout. The BC Lottery Corporation decided to pay her the full amount and also decided to work with the machine's manufacturer on settling up for the amount paid. You see how that works? They're not sticking it to the customer. They're like, you know what? The mistake was made. We know we can get it from the slot maker, so we're going to go after them. Now, that's customer service, buddy. So let's talk about why this happens. Machines fail, right? Should a casino be on the hook for $43 million because their machine failed? And what are the actual failures? Aren't these machines just a random number generator that decides where the reels are going to land or which images are going to be displayed? If it's that much randomness, where's the failure? Casinos are like any other corporation. They will protect themselves in any way possible. They are not your friend. The relationship between casino and customer is adversarial. It's always been that way, and gamblers should understand that going in. That $43 million that Katrina didn't get is $43 million that was still on their books at the end of the day. That is what's most important to them. But wait, isn't there a piece for government in this? Isn't there oversight of these casinos? Well, the government needs the revenue from the casinos, and they'll always side with the corporation before the individual. Open Secrets, which tracks political donations, tells us that casinos and other gambling-related PACs donated over $600,000 in 2021 to 2022 to federal politicians. There's so much more going on at the state level, and that number will be much higher in this election year. So politicians will always defer to their paymasters over the average slot player. So what's the answer? You can't keep 90-year-old women from Iowa away from the penny slots. But maybe the 30, 40, and 50-year-olds can stay away and let the casinos know why they're staying away. Play a table game at least. Or at least don't play these progressive jackpot games that not only suck for odds, but are more likely to break down right when somebody hits the jackpot. And for their part, casinos could try to work with their customers for once. IGT is a company that makes $4 billion a year. Gaming control boards should insist that they and other manufacturers carry some sort of insurance on their machines, with the benefactors being those people screwed, like Katrina. Pay the customer and have the manufacturer deal with insurance and the premiums that come with having equipment break down. Businesses are required to carry bonds on equipment all the time. Why not for slot machines? After all, what are they? Random number generators that tell wheels when to stop and a processor which images to display. That should be as reliable as a non-Boeing aircraft. As always, I'm interested in your comments. You got any stories? Share. Have you been screwed out of payouts? Let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider it, and I'll catch you on the next one.